So after washing the majority of the mud off the truck, I guess, I didn't like wash it, just used the hose and rinsed off as much mud as I could, let it dry overnight. Backed it outside, scraped up the mud, pulled it back in. And it's hard to tell. I mean, I literally just backed it out of the garage and pulled it back in. So I don't know if the steering wheel's still crooked or not, but I half wonder if it was just due to all the weight. I mean, humongous pile of mud that I sucked, shoveled up and hauled outside. So just trying to see if or what I bent. So I've got my Off-Road Anonymous toe adjustment plates. Truck's sitting up on a jack stand and a jack here. And I'm just going to double check the overall toe. And then maybe we'll look at the drag link and just inspect some stuff and just make sure that nothing looks bent or hurt in any way, because the steering wheel was crooked after going through that mud hole. But again, maybe it was just due to all the weight hanging off the truck after going through there, because holy smokes, did I wash some junk out of it. But anyway, I'm going to throw a tape measure across these, see what I come up with, and then we'll keep poking away. So my toe is still where I had sat it originally. The drag links, tie rod, I mean, everything looks straight. The high steer, I pulled a couple of the bolts out of the high steer arm and made sure they're not bent, and they're not. It looks like it's square on the arm like it was. Yeah, I'm not sure. None of the lower link arms seem to have a bunch of play in them. I kind of pried around in those things. So yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I just need to take it for a drive, bolt the wheels back on it, and go down the road. Unfortunately, the roads right now are total trash. Snowing and blowing and nasty. So maybe I'll get the wheels back on it and just let it sit, marinate for a day or two until the roads clean up, and we'll take it for a ride, see what happens.
Trying to break stuff?
Let's go. Ooh, that's neat.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is pretty deep. You can't even see
through the snow. Oh, that's awesome. Turn off the air locker,
Lower it.
park it. So after some fun playing out in the yard in the snow, entertaining the niece and nephews, we got the truck back in the garage. So because I didn't leave the yard, I still haven't totally taken care of what the front end stuff, right? The steering wheel's still crooked. We do have a bad bushing in the lower link arm on the passenger side at the rear, the frame. So got it in the garage. We're going to get it thawed out. I just kind of did a bunch of hosing to try and, with the garden hose. I actually am fortunate enough to have a hot and cold spigot here in the garage that I can hose everything off along with the floor drain. So we'll get it all thawed out, rinsed off, and we'll get this thing torn apart, replace that bad bushing, and then we'll reset our alignment specs, and hopefully it'll be good to go down the road again. We did, after playing in the yard again, the air filter frozen again, and the air box had snow in it again, which we shoveled some out. It wasn't as bad as the playing for hours and hours driving down trails the other day, but we did have some. So I think my cure is going to be like the pre-filter. I know, like the quad runners and stuff that they run in the sand, they sell like a filter sock that goes on the outside of your K&N air filter. I think I'm going to try and come up with that material and put on the outside of the snorkel to try and prevent the snow inhalation. Keep that from sucking in the snow dust and packing the airbox again. Yeah, as a part of what I got going on, we'll try and do that. We did also wire up, and you may have seen in the video, we did wire up some just Amazon inexpensive amber spotlights for backup lights. And I did wire those to a 3-way switch so that I can turn them on at any time as like a camp light, as well as they come on automatically when you put the vehicle in reverse. So that's cool. Yeah, just having some fun with it. Unfortunately, it looks like our snow is leaving. It's warming up here. It's supposed to be pretty warm the next week or two. Back up in the mid to upper 30s, even low 40s. So that's kind of a bummer because snow wheeling is my favorite. But oh well, we'll play in whatever we have because that's what we got. But for now, we're going to try and get this thing put back together so we can get out on this weekend and have a little fun, hopefully.